Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Archaeologists make sensational discovery at location where Jesus was resurrected. Archaeologists have discovered a long-lost altar at the location where Jesus was said to have been buried and resurrected. The discovery was made when construction workers turned around a giant stone slab covered in graffiti that was leaning up against the wall of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. The stone, 8 feet long and 5 feet wide, was decorated with ribbon ornaments, a Roman practice during medieval times, and distinct markings which lead researchers to believe it was the altar consecrated in 1149. It was thought that the altar had been destroyed in a fire in 1808. For historians, this find is a sensation in several respects, said the team from the Austrian Academy of Sciences, OEAW, who made the find. They wrote, firstly, the fact that the slab could have remained hidden for so long in such an intensively researched building as the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, especially as it was in view of thousands of pilgrims and tourists every day. The site of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is identified as the place of both the crucifixion and the tomb of Jesus, and sees around 4 million visitors each year. The church, which exceeds nearly 5,400 feet in diameter, was built on top of a Roman temple dedicated to the goddess Venus in 335 AD. The construction was commissioned by Roman Emperor Constantine I, and during the conversion, a tomb was uncovered that is believed to be that of Jesus, who died nearly 300 years earlier. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre was under attack throughout centuries, destroyed by the Persian army in 614, nearly demolished in 1009, and then burst into flames during the 1800s, which is when the altar was believed to have been lost. Tourists had long graffitied the front-facing portion of the slab, which may be why it had gone unnoticed for centuries. However, the unusual decorations on the wall-facing side led the researchers to the so-called cosmotesque. This special production technique for marble decoration was practiced exclusively by guild masters in Papal Rome, who passed the skill down from generation to generation, the team shared. A characteristic feature of this technique was its master's ability to decorate large surfaces with small quantities of precious marble. In medieval Rome, marble was mainly scraped from ancient buildings, forcing the cosmotesque masters to optimize whatever marble they could find. Their solution was to put small marble pieces together with the utmost precision, attaching it in such a way as to create complex geometric patterns and dazzling ornaments. Cosmotesque artworks are deemed as being cherished by the Pope, so much that rarely any have been found outside of Rome, and only one in Westminster Abbey has been found outside of Italy. The cosmotesque altar, now rediscovered in Jerusalem, must also have been created with the Pope's blessing, said the researchers. By sending one of the cosmotesque masters to the Kingdom of Jerusalem to make the new high altar in Christianity's holiest church, the pontiff supported Christianity's claim to the city. Renovations at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre have been continually under renovation, which has produced historical treasures. In 2016, a conservation team from the National Technical University of Athens uncovered a limestone burial slab inside the tomb of Jesus that had been covered by layers of marbles since at least 1555. Christian tradition says Christ's body was laid on a slab cut from a limestone cave after his crucifixion by the Romans. He was resurrected 3 days after his death, according to Scripture, and the women who came to anoint his body said no remains were found. The evidence for this is not definitive, but according to Dan Bahat, a former district archaeologist in Jerusalem and Galilee, we may not be absolutely certain that the site of the Holy Sepulchre Church is the site of Jesus' burial, but we certainly have no other site that can lay a claim nearly as weighty, and we really have no reason to reject the authenticity of the site, Bahat said. Dozens of crosses littering the church's walls were discovered in 2018, which were thought to have been works of graffiti by crusaders. Upon a deeper analysis, archaeologists revealed in 2021 that the carvings were made by 15th-century masons who were paid by pilgrims looking for added insurance of salvation. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.